say that this could be past, present, or future energy, but for me as a reader, the energy really begins as soon as you decide to watch this reading. This message will resonate if it is meant for you. If this message was not meant for you, then please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter, because they are all important in their own way regarding love. This is a love reading, so I will have your energy on this side and your partner's energy on this side, but because I'm connecting with both of you, please do remember that this could be vice versa. These energies could be interchangeable, so take it how you are guided, take it how it resonates, and really let your intuition unfold. In my premeditation before this reading, I saw the Emperor card a couple of times, the Ten of Cups, the World card, and the Sun. So very beautiful, and a lot of major arcana there, which is highly significant, I feel. And the Star card just peeked out a little bit as well, so that's just, I feel, a snippet of what is to come when we accept this energy, when we receive this energy. And lastly, if you feel guided towards a personal reading with me, the link for my website is in the description, and if you do click through there, there will be a calendar with dates available for you. So let's get started, Virgo. We are now opening ourselves up to receiving. With love and light, we welcome in energy that is of our highest purpose, is divinely guided, is pure. Thank you for the energy that we are about to receive. We radiate love and light. The room that we are in is filled with light from our hearts. We are ready. We're accepting and opening ourselves up to this divine energy. So as I ring this singing bowl, Virgo, I would just like you to take a long breath in and just let go, just let that flow out again, okay? And tell yourself that you are beautiful, that your existence is beautiful. I don't know why my guides wanted me to say that, so perhaps that was important for one of you to hear. Let's begin. So now let's look at your current energy, your current situation regarding love, and then your partner's current situation regarding love. Virgo, current situation regarding love. This may be, for some reason I'm getting someone's thoughts straight away. I'm hearing someone right now, and the thought I'm receiving is, I just want this to make sense. I just want this to make sense. Interesting. And then this came out, which is the Temperance card. This is my Divine Guidance card, but this is also a card of gaining balance, gaining harmony. You see those cups? They're working hard here to make sure that they are having an equal relationship, they are having an equal love where you both share your emotions with one another and you can express yourselves fully. And you see this individual, they have 1 foot on land and 1 foot on water, and that tells me that they want commitment, they value a stable and serious relationship, but right now they're dipping their feet into that water and they're just taking the time to really go into their emotions on quite a sensitive level, I feel. And perhaps they're trying to make sense of their emotions, make sense of their feelings. I feel like they're coming to some real conclusions. They're using their intuition. I'm seeing here this individual, their head is glowing, right? So the way they feel deep within is, I'm getting this light just slowly growing and growing. And after this phase of finding harmony, true harmony, they know that they have this path towards the sun. And the sun represents true happiness, security, and being able to be themselves, know who they are freely, deep within. It's almost like they can fly. I can fly. Yeah. And it's like they didn't realise they could fly, but then they just moved their wings just a little bit and there it is. It's and those wings, they can, you see, it's a humble path here to the sun, this humble path here to the sun. But actually, if they just spread their wings, if they just fly up, what I'm getting is that they can go higher than the sun. So that's telling me that regarding love right now, their current situation, it's as though what is coming to them, what they are about to receive when they fly, is higher than their expectations. It's exceeding their expectations of what they think a secure foundation is, what they feel is true happiness and wish fulfillment. So really this is a very positive message for you, a very positive opening message, and a major arcana again, Virgo, just like in my pre-meditations. Yeah. You're really coming to a new place, a new phase where it's like you're being resurrected, right? As soon as you flap those wings, it's as though you're alive, but it's a new sense of life. But in order for you to fly, it's something has to make sense. There's some sort of, I don't want to say clarity, because you know, I actually feel like you do have clarity, but it's like your emotions are not allowing you to see fully. I feel like actually right now, even silence to you, even someone's silence could feel like 1,000 words, but still there's this need to have clarity, and that's within yourself, right? It's like you understand everything, you see everything perfectly clear, but then you feel, how do you feel? Your feelings are kind of masking your vision in some way, but it's like a separate entity here. It's like your vision is laser vision, you can see exactly what's going on, but then at the same time it's within yourself. You're thinking, can I trust myself? And that's where and the answer is, well, yes, because you know the Temperance card is someone that is very highly intuitive, and whatever they're feeling, it's very much true, but you know, it's needing that. And the whole concept of need is you know, it's like you don't actually need it. You can just fly those wings and you'll be off the ground. But I mean, it takes time, doesn't it? And the next card out is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is one of my favourite cards, and this is you taking a step back and taking time to really align with your life purpose. You're thinking about what truly matters to you and seeing your life for what it really is, and really using that to move forward in your relationship in a way that's going to be abundant, in a way that you feel is going to fulfill both of you. But in order to do that, in order to make that move, you really need to come to some deeper understandings. Very deep, this card. The Four of Swords here is about someone that really didn't think they'd make it through some events in their life. This is someone that they went out to battle and they pre-made a coffin because they didn't think they were going to survive that battle, and when they did, they came back to that coffin and they laid right in it, and they appreciated everything. They appreciated all that they had overcome, and they decided, they promised themselves that in the future, whatever they choose to do, whatever path they choose to embark on, they will do this with complete certainty, with complete knowing, and they will not let themselves down in any way. It's like they're there for themselves, you know. So this is your energy, Virgo. And that coffin's open. That person is ready to be resurrected, and it's like, you know, being resurrected here, you can fly. You see, there's an open coffin. It's like you can fly out of that coffin. You know, not only are you going to sit up and walk a new path, you're also going to spread your wings. And it's not that there's a need to develop, there's not a need to really train and build yourself up to this relationship. I feel like you are at a point now, Virgo, where you're ready, you are as you are, you're good as you are, okay? You can be yourself, and you will be accepted as yourself in this relationship. That's the way I'm feeling. Yeah, wow, Virgo. Just look at this, the Death card. Transformation here. We have this beautiful angel flying up from this open coffin, thinking that they perhaps weren't going to survive these challenges, that they did survive, and it's through a lot of hard work, right? And there's a true rebirth here, a true transformation. This is someone that's looking back over the past cycles that they've been on. So they've reached the end of some cycles, and they're looking back at how they reacted to some situations, their perspective. Did they learn from these situations, or is there something more to know? Is there something more to take away from them? What can they do now in the future that's different? What can they do now that is going to build them up higher, that is going to give them true clarity? Yeah. And you see that sun? It's like once you transform, you are above the sun, right? Because the sun is coming up in this card. There's a new day dawning. There's true abundance dawning. That's wish fulfillment, right? But again, it's like, you see, I feel like you're higher than this sun. This transformation is higher than this sun. So whatever you expect, actually, Virgo, you know what it could be? It could be that your expectations, you don't really have expectations. You're just very accepting of what comes. And what's happened is I don't want to say you've got low expectations, because I feel like whoever this person is that's in your life means the world to you. Quite literally, the world card did come out. But I feel like situations in the past that did not serve you really made you lower your expectations in order to find fulfillment. And what this relationship has done is it's balanced out these cups, and it's showing you that there is more and there's higher, and it's in that union. It's when you're together, it's this sense of deep knowing that, wow, this is exceeding everything I could have expected. So I feel like there's a need to believe in this love, and believe in yourself, and believe that you are worthy of receiving something a lot more than what you've built already. I feel a lot more than the cups that you've already invested in your life. It's this is that kind of love that is, wow, just a real sense of oneness. And but then there's this feeling, I need this to make sense. I need this to make sense. What is that for you, Virgo? What is the message in that for you? Yeah. So, this came out as well in the premeditation. So we have the Six of Swords. This is someone moving forward to calm waters in this relationship. You see that past here? That past that was a little bit rocky, those waters. There was a current. My guides are showing me an image of someone being swept away by a current. So it's like you've been swimming and you thought the water was calm and you didn't see that there was this strong current. It wasn't quite like that, right? It kind of looked like this, but it wasn't. It was deceiving. And you swam and you suddenly were just swept away by this strong current, and you were swimming, you were trying to get back to where you were. And what happened was, that was further up the river, and it was sweeping you down, and you were saying, okay, I need to get out of this current, and you were swimming up and the current was pulling you back, and in the end you just let this water take you. You just said, okay, I'm going to let myself go. And what you did was you just let it flow, and then you got to a point where you reached a waterfall and you fell and you just dived straight into the water below. And it's like you lost yourself, and then suddenly you just flew. You just gained these wings and you flew out of the bottom of that waterfall, that pool there, and you flew up into the air, and it's like you didn't even need to swim anymore, you could fly. So what an interesting image, Virgo. And here we do have this couple that are going, they're moving forward and they're taking the challenges with them, they're facing them together. And there's calm, there's a sense of harmony. And this card here, one of the, this actually also represents harmony. So while your current situation, love, Virgo, is really finding harmony. Finding peace, having inner strength. The message I'm getting from my spirit guides is that in order for this to make sense, you have to have faith. Have faith. And you deserve love. This was at the bottom of the deck when I was talking about the Six of Swords, and really here we do have someone that is having faith, is really trusting themselves here, moving forward. As they're moving forward into harmony, this is them. They're standing next to this lion, and this lion is, they're different from one another. They cannot communicate fully, but remember what I said, they don't need to communicate. It's as though their silence, their intuition speaks 1,000 words, and it's just having that inner strength to trust that silence. And you see, as they trust that silence, they come together in harmony. We have that infinity sign. It's like I saw that infinity sign and I heard the word protected. Protected. So it's as though this relationship, this commitment, this serious commitment is protected, and you can have faith. And that's very beautiful, isn't it? Because we do have a lion here. So to have the message of protection really rings true to this card, doesn't it? You have faith in this relationship, and that faith alone is able to bring you to some real harmony with this individual. And this person, they were approaching this lion. When they were approaching this lion, they were thinking, can I trust this? Can I trust this lion? And they were slowly walking, and they were hesitating at first, and they were walking very slowly. And then as they realized, as they approached this lion and they felt safe, they felt, actually there was a sense of warmth. They just embraced one another. It was a little bit slow at first because the trust needed to be built, but the trust was already there. It was just they had to go within themselves first. They had to really use their emotional intelligence. So this relationship was, this is a big step for them. I mean, this is a big step for you, right, Virgo? This is what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm just getting lost in the story. It's very beautiful, Virgo. You always have such beautiful energy, so sometimes I just sometimes I forget I'm talking to you, and I just look at these cards and I come into my own world of really expressing the energy here. So yes, this is you, this is your energy. So now I just made some room for your partner's energy. So your partner's current situation regarding love, Virgo, is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So let me just show you this. These two cards, well, these two cards as well as the High Priestess, but these two cards are my divine guidance cards. And wow, so the first card out for you, the Temperance card. The first card out for your partner, the Wheel of Fortune. And as I went to show you this card, I heard someone's thoughts and they said, I'm right here, I'm right here. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune turns, it's a new cycle, it's a transformation. The 10 is the end of cycles and transforming, turning into new cycles now, going back to the number 1, right? Going back to the inception. And this is the synchronicity here of the earth energy, the water energy, the fire, the air, all moving together, coming into clarity, sensing and knowing what is right moving forward, and having this urge to move forward, this urge to transform themselves. And if you remember, the sun here, the sun is orange, and this, for some reason, the colour of the wheel is really standing out to me as orange, just really standing out to me. And that's saying this was above the sun, this true transformation. You see this orange, this is in the clouds, right? But it's higher than the sun, I feel. You know, these clouds are not just any clouds, they're divine, they're, you know, yeah. And once they make those moves, they're going to feel like they're on this cloud, they're going to feel like they're floating. Yeah. And there is movement, okay? That's why I say make these moves, because the Wheel of Fortune, whatever situation you're in, there's some sort of move here, there's some sort of transformation taking place, whether that be big or small. It's like a compass that is just drawing someone, just drawing them in. They're looking at this relationship and they're seeing this is the way to go. This is the way to go, and it's an inner sense of knowing, it's an intrinsic sense of knowing. Your partner's current situation regarding love. Wow. So 6 cards have come out, and I'm going to accept the first one and the last one to come out. That's what I'm being told. Wow. Oh, Virgo, I'm so happy for you. So the Sun card has made its entrance here, okay? I saw both of these cards in the premeditation. I mean, wow. I mean, can your energy be more clear to me, Virgo? I mean, these cards, they're just, the cards that were meant to come out are just coming out, okay? I mean, your energy is just so soft, it's flowing right now, okay? So let me just address these individually. We have the Six of Pentacles. This is someone that is quite giving, they're quite generous, and they have good morals and values. They want what's best for this relationship. They want this to work, but they want to do so in a way where they can provide, really, they can provide a real balance to you and a balance to your life. They are very empathetic. They are very much in tune with other people's feelings and understanding others. So this tells me that they're really understanding what this relationship needs. They're really coming to this, really sensing you. They're sensing you. So yeah, you're going through real changes here, and they're sensing that, and they're moving with you. They're wanting to come with you on this journey, and my guides are telling me fulfill these changes, to fulfill these changes. So they want to help you in some way, Virgo. That's the way I'm feeling. But they do see you as equal, they see you as just, they know that this relationship is one that is going to have an equal give and take. So they wouldn't be giving unless they felt that you had something really strong to offer here, Virgo, and they do, they feel that way about you. Because this is followed by the Sun. So you see, the sun is shining bright. The sun represents true happiness, and there is a wall here, and this child can roam free beyond this wall. So there's a sense of safeness, there's a sense of a stable foundation that is safe and secure, and these sunflowers, they stand tall. The only thing getting over this wall is that sun, is that sunshine, which is just warming, is loving and bright. And this individual, they can be themselves. They can be themselves. They can be who they are. They feel like this relationship allows them to be who they are. They can enter this, and they can be, you know, they can be honest with you, they can be as open with you, because they know that they can trust you on a deeper level, on a warming level, one that really resonates with not only them but their history, their inner selves, their inner child, right? Yeah. And this is quite steady, this is steady movements. You know, there's not a sense of rushing, there's not a sense of anything being out of alignment here. It's just naturally flowing here into this relationship, reaching a place of calm, really taking the time to appreciate this happy home, this stable home that you're going to be this is you creating this together. And the Pentacles, they are all about long-term and long-standing commitments. So they see this as long-standing. They see this relationship, their current situation regarding love right now is really a lot of happy changes. Virgo, current situation for their partner regarding love. Virgo partner regarding love. Virgo partner regarding love. Wow, okay. So we have the Ten of Swords and the Moon card. So you see how I've been saying that the 10 is the end of a cycle and it's about getting to a place of a new phase, right? It's like now they're coming to a place where they can take these swords out, where they can heal from any past challenges that have really weighed them down in some way. I'm getting an image here of these swords being weights, and just, yeah, I mean, the swords are pinning this individual down, but they feel like weights, they feel heavy, and your partner is just, regarding love right now, they're unleashing that heaviness. This relationship is allowing them to really unleash any heaviness, any heavy energy that may surround them or may have surrounded them in their lives. And the Moon card here is clarity, is finding clarity in the dark, right? But you see, in the left here, it's complete black, it's complete night. And as they approach this relationship, they're seeing this moon light up the sky, they're seeing this clarity come together after, you know, look at the bottom here, there was a lot of rocky waters, a lot of challenges here for them to go through in their lives, and they see this relationship and they see this moon and it just lights up everything, and it's almost like you show them what they should have had in the past, you show them what they truly do deserve here, and there's nothing that quite compares to you, Virgo. That's the words just came up in my head, nothing compares to you. Yeah, so unleashing these and seeing these weights for what they are, seeing these swords for what they are, and what those swords are, it weighs them down, right? They're seeing them for what they really are. They weigh them down and they're just letting them go. They're slowly but surely able to see them, able to address them, and able to understand that really you are what is bringing clarity into their life. You bring them true emotion, stable emotion. Okay, this is them regarding love, this relationship. Yeah, this relationship brings them true clarity. And that clarity is enough for them to change. It's enough for them to reach the end of this Ten of Swords cycle and to let those swords out. So now, Virgo, we're going to, so we've looked at the energy. And this is your current situation regarding love. So now we are going to look at how you see one another. This is all about perspective. This could be right, this could be just a matter of perception, but we just want to know how you see one another, and I'm going to start with how they see you, okay, regarding love. How does Virgo's partner see Virgo? How do they see you? This may as well be the Ten of Cups, right? The Ace of Cups. Overflowing with love for them, offering quite an abundant cup of love. This cup is overflowing, and it's not only building up a cup, it's not only filling up their cup, but it's also filling up this ocean. So you're very much everything that they could want in terms of emotional fulfillment, what they truly desire, and they feel you're being quite sincere in your offer, you're being quite honest. And this dove, and you know, that's again going back to that flying. It's almost unnatural for them to feel such emotion. It's like they haven't had that in the past. They haven't had this true love offered to them that they're being offered right now. And it may feel, I'm actually getting here, I mean, they do send me some images, my guides. They're sending me an image here of something being left out to dry, but in the rain. So it's kind of like they've been given this wash, right? So they're cleansed with this water, this emotion, this feeling, and then when they expect to kind of come out of that and dry, have the emotions dry out, it just comes back again in different forms. So it's like you give them different forms of love, you show them different forms of love that are really quite changing to them, quite different to them, different to what they've ever anticipated from anyone. So that's quite interesting energy, Virgo. They see you coming forward and offering a lot of passion, a passionate journey. You have a lot of fire within you, and they see the beauty of that fire within you, Virgo. And again, you see this individual, they're not just wearing anything, they're not just wearing any armour, they're wearing this yellow armour that really stands out. So you really do, there's something different about you, there really is, and you really stand out to them in some kind of way. And you're moving forward here, and they're thinking, is this real? Is this person real? And they think, well, they're too different to not be real. They're too different to not be real. They trust you because you offer yourself in such a way that feels unreal, but because this way is so unreal, they trust it, because it's at a certain level where it could not be not true. I just used a double negative there. Again, different, right? Different. It's too different to be fake. It's too different to be fake. I don't like using the word fake though. I'm not really a fan of that word. But yeah. Okay, moving forward, how do they see you, Virgo? How do they see you, Virgo? Okay. We have the Four of Cups for you. They see you as a little bit withdrawn, a little bit lacking in some way. You see this individual, they take time now to sit and really be one with their thoughts. They're next to a tree here, that's what I'm really noticing, and they're just embracing the nature around them, trying to let it flow, trying to get back in sync with their lives. And the cups that they've looked at before, they just weren't full, they just weren't anything of substance, and now this person, they're offering you their cup, and they're seeing themselves as offering you a cup when all of these other cups are empty, and seeing that you're worth a lot more than what you've been given, the emotions that you've been given already. So that's good. They feel like they want to exceed your expectations, and really that goes along with the actual energy, doesn't it? They see this, they see they want to exceed your expectations, and they want to give you this cup, and they want it to be completely full. They want this to be the Ace of Cups, because you're going to be bringing them the Ace of Cups. So But yeah, somewhere along the line, Virgo, you were withdrawn, you were held back in some way by cups that really weren't anything special. And it's almost like, you see there are 3 cups here that just are empty here, and it's like it took you 1, 2, 3. There's something significant about that 1, 2, 3 creation, right? It took you those cups here, those empty cups, to spur you into creating more abundance in your life, more to come out of that lack, to acknowledge that lack. I have to mention this as well because the King of Pentacles is literally at the bottom of the deck, and the King of Pentacles has kept popping up at the bottom of the deck now for the whole time since we've spoken about your partner's energy, okay? So very, yeah, just making an entrance here and there, okay? The King of Pentacles is someone that's willing to put in a lot of hard work. They're very persistent and they know what they want. They know what they want, and once they know what they want, they're generous, they're giving, they're understanding, because they have a lot of experience behind them as to what moves to make next that are going to be truly fulfilling, that are going to be one that is solid, practical and stable. Is this where you're headed, Virgo? So how do they see you? How do they see you? And the 10 of Cups just wanted to pop a little bit out as well. Okay, so we have the 9 of Cups. You have a lot of cups behind you. You are sitting there firm. You're showing them that you're serious. You're revealing all these cups to them. And all of these cups represent different feelings that you have, different expressions that you have that may be quite of depth to you. But you're revealing all, you're putting everything out on the table here, and you're saying this is me, this is who I am, and I'm not going to hide anything. And there may be 1 cup left to reveal, because there's 9 here, there's not 10. But it's like the best is yet to come. It's like that one last cup that leads to the 10 of Cups. That's, you know, you're going to reveal that at the right time. So that's the way they feel. And you're thinking about justice, you're thinking about what's right, you're thinking about the truth and what is of true value. Yeah. I just took the time to change my camera battery quickly because these are quite long readings, and I really do love these long readings, by the way. This is my passion. And I have to say that as I sat back down, I was shuffling, and I was just shuffling the cards. I was just getting back into the reading, and I hadn't pressed record yet, and this card came out. Guess what card came out, Virgo? The King of Pentacles. And I would usually put this back in anything before I begin, because I was just shuffling, but because this card keeps popping up at the bottom of the deck, I feel like I'm being told by my guides here to take it. So I did take the time here to not put it back in and to put this out on the table, because we are addressing how they see you. How they see you. They see you as, you know, whatever they perceive as worth, as value in an individual, they see in you. So they see you as a true partner, a true pair, someone that gives something of value, something that is really of true value in their life, and they have a lot of respect for you. They feel like you're quite reliable. and they're offering a long-standing commitment. This is saying, you know, a good wife, a good husband, this sort of energy. You would be a very good person to marry with this card. Yeah. And it's their idea of what makes a true companion, what makes a faithful companion. They see that idea within you, Virgo. Let me just show you here that this person is capable of contributing, of offering a solid foundation, a strong foundation. You see there's a house in the background there as well. So they think quite highly of you. And actually it's another thing, I'm just getting messages from my guides here, there, and I mean, so much energy from you, Virgo, okay? So bear with me. But here we have the Nine of Cups, don't we? And it's as though once you put everything on the table, once you show your partner all of these cups, they're thinking, well, it's either you're saying there's more, or they know there's more to come. But they're seeing, once you show all these cups, they're saying, what more could they possibly offer? What more is there for them to offer? Because I'm so satisfied with what they've already shown to me. I'm really satisfied with who they are, as they are. And you know, it's like you keep surprising them with more cups and more offerings of love. And they're just, well, look, the card isn't focused. By the way, if the cards don't focus, that means that the energy is very strong, okay? That means that this message, whatever I say at that moment, is quite a strong message. So very interesting how that came out of nowhere and blurred the camera. So yeah. So how do you see them, Virgo? How do you see them? How do you see them? You see them as coming forward on a journey. They may be taking their time. They may be slow and steady. But they're offering a true commitment here. This is someone that doesn't move forward in a relationship, that doesn't move forward towards love unless they are very serious, unless they know that this is something that can be long-standing in their life, that can be long-term. Quite structured individuals, they make a move, and they make a move when they know that this is going to be successful, and if they don't, they hold themselves back. They only want to put their best foot forward. Time. And it's as though they're holding on to you and they're saying to you, I can give you a journey of structure and stability. Structure and stability, a real solid relationship with no messing around. It's like whatever you approach together, they're saying this is going to be successful. You don't need to have any doubts here. You don't need to feel a certain way, because those feelings are from the past. Those feelings are from past relationships. But this is their relationship with you, and their relationship with you is completely different from any other relationship, and there's this need here for you to really have a new perspective, to really have a new perspective when approaching this individual. A real faith, an intrinsic faith that whenever they do make steps forward with you, those are going to be ones that are of real substance, that are going to succeed. Yeah, you do see this in them, Virgo. I'm getting this, I have to mention this, I'm just getting energy here of people in your past that were so inconsiderate to you, Virgo. They were so inconsiderate, and I don't know why I'm picking up on their energy. I don't know if that's of relevance to you, but they were, whatever victories they had over you, they were very short-lived. And I keep seeing the Five of Swords. When that pops into my mind, I see the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I'm really in communication here, really deep communication with your energy, with all of the energy surrounding these cards, this reading. And I really care about you, Virgo. And by the way, I'm taking on your energy, so whatever I say here, it can be of relevance to some of you. And the way I'm feeling right now is I really care about you. I really care about you. And perhaps that's me picking up on your partner's energy, or that's your feelings towards your partner, but there's this intense level of care, and I feel like this is your partner. You know, once you reveal everything to them, you know, you have all these cups. It's like there was this care, this urgent care that they felt for you that's quite overwhelming to me. I'm feeling this, and I don't, for some reason I just it's like I want to shake you and be like, you're so important, you deserve everything, you know, snap out of it, you're beautiful. And I don't know why I'm getting that, and maybe that's just for one of you, but I'm feeling it. It's like, snap out of it. But in my head as well, I'm way too soft and warm and fragile to shake someone. So it's like this sense, it's this feeling, it's this urge. It's not actually that aggressive. Even though that's not aggressive, I feel like it's meant in the tenderest way, the way that this emotion is. And I feel like this might be in the future, or, you know, if this hasn't happened yet, it's like they really want to just show you, they want to reveal to you this cup. And, you know, this was you just sitting there, and it's like, look at this cup, look, I'm here for you. I care about you, and this care in this cup is real. Wow. I don't know where that came from, Virgo, but I had to express it. It really was overwhelming, that feeling, okay? So how do you see your partner? The Ace of Wands came out. The Ace of Wands is a different energy. It's a creative energy. It's that passion. It's that fire. So you see them as really bringing fire, bringing a flame to your life, you know, reigniting your life in some way. What they're offering here is a journey of the soul. It's a real journey of passion here with the wand. This is really a resurrection. They just wake you up from any kind of stagnant energy. They wake you up, they make you want to move forward, they give you this motivation to move forward, this determination to succeed in your life. Okay, so 2 cards wanted to come out. we have the Hermit and we have the Hanged Man, 2 major arcana, Virgo. You see them as, well, these cards actually have quite similar meanings, but this person, this Hermit, they're gaining true wisdom from taking a step back to really gather themselves. They're going within and they're finding a path forward that is really of value to them. So you see them as using their intuition to make a path that is quite wise, that is quite knowing. They're reserved, they're a little bit reserved, they're quite private individuals, but they hold that light up, and that light is their true wishes here, and they're following this in their love for you. Slowly but surely, Virgo. And actually the Hermit is you, Virgo, so I feel like here as well, it's like you see a part of yourself within them, if that makes sense. You see a part of yourself within them. You look at them and it's like you're looking at another side of yourself. It's like they're the other side to you. Not even the other side to you, they are you in some way. But this journey that they are offering you is one that took them a lot of experience, took them a lot of self-work in order for them to get to this point, and you appreciate all the hard work that they've put into their lives. You really do. You look at them and you see someone, you see the Hermit, you see someone that whatever they have to say is highly valuable, is well respected. Yeah, and they cover themselves, but underneath there's beauty, there's real beauty, and you just want to see underneath. You want to see all of that wisdom, that internal wisdom outside, but you know that the reason why it's so beautiful is because it's on the inside. But because it's on the inside, because they don't reveal everything, it's like mysterious but also very much hypnotizing. It's beautiful that they only share what truly matters with those very close to them, and you see that as well because you see them as part of yourself. It's like slowly, bit by bit, they're sharing with you, and every time they do, it's just a very nice feeling that you receive. The Hanged Man, again, this is very slow energy, Virgo. This is very calm and harmonious in a way, even though this is so slow. It's like they're really coming to a point of self-discovery. The Hanged Man, they're someone who has a very open perspective. And if I could compare this for you, just so you relate, the Four of Swords energy that I described at the beginning for you is very similar to the Hanged Man, but the Hanged Man is a little bit more intense. The Hanged Man here, this is someone that does not make a move forward, because what they're doing is they're going within and they're taking an open perspective. They're analysing the relationship from all angles, trying to know where to go next, seeing their love for what it really is, seeing the relationship for what it really is, coming to some true realizations, some real acceptance and enlightenment. This is a card of enlightenment before they make those steps, before they really show you the world. So, and they're glowing. You see their head is glowing. They're highly intuitive. Your partner, highly intuitive. They're waiting for the right moment, and even though this takes time, you respect them for that. You respect that they don't just make any move. When they do, they make sure this move matters, that it aligns with their truth, their true purpose, and yours. And if they are making moves, it just shows that the moves they're making, you're seeing those moves as very important and very valuable. You're noticing. You're noticing that they're not just like that with anyone. It's like you're the only one for them. You see, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is one journey, right? One journey with you that they're offering. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is holding one pentacle, right? And then we have the Hermit, which, you know, this is about that one star, the one star that lights the way. So there's only one love here, and that's for one another. And when they go within themselves, it's self-discovery, right? It's not to get away from you. It's not to avoid you in any way. It's purely because they're discovering who they are, and that's an ongoing process. So last card, please, for your partner's energy. Very beautiful, Virgo, I have to say. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck we have the Hierophant, which is a strong commitment, a stable commitment. This can be having faith in one another in marriage, keeping those promises and vows. But the card that did come out was the Knight of Swords, so moving forward in their truth towards you. They have this sword up, they're saying, this is who I am, this is what I want. They've analysed the situation, the journey moving forward, and they're quite intelligent individuals. You trust what they have to say with this sword. You perceive them as highly knowing. And this with the Knight of Pentacles, this is someone that makes plans. They make plans that are going to succeed, but also here this is someone that no matter what happens, you know, whether these plans go through or not, whatever they have in their mind, it's like as long as it aligns with their truth, as long as it feels right to them, they will keep moving forward. So this person is quite adaptable, quite quickly adaptable to change. They will jump in where necessary in order to make this work in the right way. They're very much attentive where it needs to be. You know, if they see something that needs to be put right, they'll be there straight away, and they'll be there for you. They'll stand by you. They're able to make decisions here with their minds, with their heads, not only their hearts but their heads. And you see this individual as really making a decision here with their head, but they see you here as offering a lot of love, approaching this relationship from quite a practical point of view, from quite a knowledgeable point of view here, definitely. I mean, they do have this Ace of Wands, but really here this is about the way you perceive them, and yeah, just very practical individuals, right? Very knowledgeable individuals. So 2 cards have already come out for the future of this relationship as I went to shuffle, so I'm going to accept them, and I'm going to take one more. So what is in the future? So the 3 cards that we have for you, the Devil card, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Wow. So first, letting go of any toxic energy, moving forward together in a way that's very healthy, in a way that has a lot of possibility. You see those chains on those individuals, those chains are loose and they can walk out of those chains. They can, and when they do, they'll realize all of the potential that is ahead of them, that is in front of them. So both of you here moving forward, seeing the potential and focusing a little bit on healing. A little bit on healing here with the Devil card, you know, having to let go of some really quite stressful situations in the past that felt quite restricting. Yeah, saying goodbye to them, saying goodbye to that restricting energy. And that's because here we have the Justice. I have to say actually that I will point this out. The Justice card is someone that wants something equal, wants something just, wants something that's right. This is someone that, that strives for the same roles and duties as one another. A strong commitment here, strong faith in what is meant to be. If anything isn't just, this is karma coming in and leveling out the scales, making sure that things are just, making sure the situation is just, the situation is right for both of you. Yeah, it's almost like you move forward together, and the future of this relationship is just saying, look, you're receiving everything that you deserve. You're receiving everything that is of true abundance to you. This isn't unhealthy. This is, you both can approach unhealthy energy together and get through it. And it's almost like you don't even need to approach this unhealthy energy. You can just let it go, because you have the Justice card here, which is really being aligned with your morals and values and not needing to accept any of this into your life, not even touching this dark energy whatsoever. Yeah. Because we do have the Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles is, again, we have a pair here. We have the King of Pentacles and now we have the Queen. This is a nurturing energy. This is whatever you perceive as value and worth, you're building together. With a lot of hard work, a strong foundation is blossoming. This is quite a maternal energy. This, you see, she's looking upon this pentacle, this long-term commitment, and she's really admiring this commitment. She's admiring and feeling quite comfortable, feeling very comfortable with one another and settled with one another, and knowing that this is it. This is it. There's no surprises here. There's no negative, unhealthy surprises that are going to be blocking this connection. It's like it's just you two together, surrounded by what feels right, what feels natural, and yeah, getting along with your life, with your relationship, without anything hindering, without anything getting in the way. And look, we do have here, moving on to calm waters here in your current energy, Virgo, and then we have the Ten of Swords here in your partner's current energy and letting go of those swords. So yeah, that's right. You're both just leaving whatever this is behind you. And it's like this Justice card, they're holding up this sword and they're saying, this is our truth. This is our truth and we don't need anything else. If you know the truth, you know the truth. And that's, wow, it's, my guides, the way they're expressing this to me is quite serious. They're saying, if that's the way it is, then that's the way it is. Seeing things for how they really are. Together, being able to come to a place of true clarity. Together. Open and healthy communication. Yeah. offering something that's genuine, realizing that the journey ahead is much longer than what you both have come to right now. It's like, this is going to be forever, this is going to be long term, right? So if anything, even if you've been together for quite a while, this is still just the beginning here. The Page of Pentacles, you know, there's so many pages in a book, there's so many pages, and the book doesn't have to end, right? You can keep on writing that book and writing and writing and writing as many pages as you like, as many different series as you like. And this here, this page there, you're both admiring this commitment. You're really taking the time to study this energy, to learn from one another and build together here. This is quite a faithful and sincere page. Yeah, having faith in one another. The Fool card, this is having faith, a leap of faith here. A leap of faith into the unknown. But really, through having something so unknown, really there's a lot of curiosity. You could say here, if there's any uncertainty, maybe changing that uncertainty transforms into curiosity. Because really, uncertainty and curiosity are the same thing, in a way, right? Because there's more to know, wanting to know more. And it's looking at it from a positive perspective, looking at the potential, all of the potential ahead, all of the endless possibility ahead together, and imagining a future that has the sun in it, that is part of the sun, having true faith in one another. Having faith in a companionship that is going to be loyal, that is going to be a lot of pentacles here. We have 3 major arcana and then we have pentacles, and yeah, this is real stable energy. And 2 cards wanted to come out, so I'm going to accept them both. We have the the King of Wands and the 6 of Wands. So the King of Wands is someone that's persistent. This is someone that's determined. So you're both determined to be with one another. You're very persistent with one another. You get through anything no matter what. This is literally no matter what. You're getting through anything in this relationship. You prioritize one another first of all. Yeah, this is having these priorities, and it's just saying, no, you are both number one to one another. You are their number one, they are your number one moving forward. You're looking out at the future, you're future thinking, you're thinking, where can this go? And being quite determined and being quite inspired and motivated to make this succeed. And yeah, we do have a victory card here. This is a victory card, the 6 of Wands, recognizing each other's potential, celebrating what you have with one another, coming into union together, a divine union, and wow, just cheering each other on, just sharing this positive energy with one another and succeeding together as a unit, as a sense of oneness here, a sense of togetherness. Yeah. And naturally as well, another message here is there's all of these wands, and then this individual, this is the energy that you both have. There may be all these other wands that are celebrating, but you're holding on to this one wand and you're saying, this is my wand, this is my one. This is my one and only. And both of you are saying this is my one and only. This relationship is my one and only. And there's a sense of accomplishment in that. There's a sense of gratitude as well. So that's very beautiful reading, Virgo. I just feel like you're really going quite far. You're using your intuition, both of you. You're both divinely guided here as your energy, the Temperance card and the Wheel of Fortune. The only card that didn't come out that was in the premeditation was the Emperor card. I saw the Emperor card so many times, but yeah, I guess it just didn't come out, but it was there. And I mean, I'm being reminded to tell you now as well, so. Okay, so now we're going to close the reading. I have written a poem for every card in this deck. And now what I'm going to do is the next card I pull, I'm going to read the poem that relates to that. And that's your closing message. That's what, okay, it's already come out. There we go. We have the Star card. This is your closing message. This is what to take away from this reading, where my intuition goes and yours really takes over, okay? So now it's time for you to use your full intuition, dive deep within this meaning, dive deep within this reading, and use this as your own place of understanding, Virgo, in your movements forward. And this could represent past, future, or present energy to you. But let me just find this poem. I will find this poem. Okay, I'll read it before I show you. They are planting all the seeds for the goals they wish to conceive. They fix their eyes on future bliss, which through patience will exist. They have the nourishment to grow, an internal and external illumination. In time they will shine and glow in this journey of true sensation. Wow, Virgo, that's so beautiful. They are planting all the seeds for the goals they wish to conceive. They fix their eyes on future bliss, which through patience will exist. They have the nourishment to grow, an internal and external illumination. In time they will shine and glow in this journey of true sensation. Wow. And notice how I placed that in between the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is the poem for any of you that would like to take note. Very beautiful, Virgo. This is a wish card as well. This is a card of true hope and faith. So thank you for sharing this journey with me. Remember, I am just the messenger and this is your energy. So really we've both been on this journey together and it's truly beautiful again, Virgo. It's very beautiful. I do wish you love and light and all of the love blessings in your movements forward. Now, this is an extended reading. I love in-depth readings. I can't do shorter readings than this because I just feel I have so much to say. This energy is so divine, right? But what I will do here is I'm going to offer you a extended piece where I look at your energy, your deep energy, your deep purpose here. I'm going to pull two cards, and these cards I'm going to read the poems that relate to these cards and again let you expand your intuition. And I'm also going to pull two cards for your partner's deep energy, their deep purpose within this relationship, and look at the poems that relate to their energy. Okay, and obviously that is you to use your intuition to guide you as you look deeper into their energy more than ever before. So if you would like to dive in to that, then the link to the extended is in the description below, and that's an automatic download for you, so you can view that straight away after this reading. So yeah, just very beautiful, and I'll see you over there, okay, Virgo? I really do wish you so much blessings in this relationship, and this energy is so strong. it's so strong. I can't even begin to explain. I feel like you know this though. I feel like you have this sense with this relationship. Okay. Thank you for watching and sending my love and light.